Well, it is new event time. So, I'm gonna stream again because it's new event time. So hold on. Thank you. We have a new event today. If we remember back to my old video back in, what was that, February? Venti and Hu Tao got along very nicely. So, I guess they wanted to do something together and host an event with Liyue and Mondstadt. So let's see how it goes. I feel like we're gonna have to solve problems or something, because that's how everything goes around Tibet. Because what else would we do? Jesus, going high up. Ah, there they are.
Looks like you're having fun. What's the occasion this time?
Oh, do I spy a traveler and a Paimon? We were just talking about you. This is more serendipitous than finding Mora after face planting on the road.
Ah, hello you two.
It's been too long. I'll bet you have some thrilling new tales from your journey to fill me in on. I can see it in your eyes.
There's never... How do I put this nicely? There's never a dull moment on this Tibet trip.
Excellent! I knew I could count on you. What were you talking about before we got here? Something fun? Or something delicious?
We were talking about one certain traveler and how two's company but three's a crowd as the inseparable duo tour around Tibet, making 4 friends here and 5 more there, often at 6s and 7s as they brave the lakes and seas, collecting pieces of 8 and countless other treasures. They clearly must have 9 lives. Wink, wink. Let's hope they have less than 10 deaths.
Why are you talking in riddles again?
What the? It just gets worse and worse.
I know, Paimon.
Shortly, you may attend a grand banquet at Stone Gate. All will be dressed to the nines for majestic food and fine wines. And after 8 long drinks and 7 shorts, they'll each write 6 lines 5 times. You've been to all 4 corners of the world, so in 3 short seconds, can you guess from these 2 stanzas of 1 speech each what this event is about?
A few lines of words. Poetry.
Correct! It's a poetry gala, and Mondstadt and Liyue are hosting it together. Do you still remember the promise I made to the distinguished director Hu here during the Lantern Rite?
I do. That's what I was talking about right before.
Oh, something about writing poetry together?
Yes.
That's right. At the dinner table that night, I just knew this young bard was a rare talent with exceptional taste. You know, it's rare to encounter such a kindred spirit. And now, I've finally seized the chance to collaborate. It took me much trekking across the land to petition Eugene Terrace and contact the Knights of Favonius, but eventually, in the spirit of friendship and poetry sharing, I managed to successfully organize the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala.
Bit of a weird name.
Yeah.
Liyue's poetry is known far and wide, and Mondstadt is the city of wine and song. With 2 nations teaming up, it'll be double the fun, and a great chance for people from both places to get to know one another.
Poetry and music. They are very similar.
Hu Tao and I will be the co-hosts for this poetry gala. Of course, I haven't studied the various forms and formalities of Liyue poetry for very long, so please forgive my dreadful performance just now.
Not at all, Venti. You followed my lead most excellently.
You flatter me.
You said the thing.
Well, this sounds like fun. Let's get involved.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the poems. I want to write some poems.
Oh, Paimon, sure you'll be amazing. Remember that time in Liyue when Paimon gave you the first half of a couplet? Wind rises, winds never churn. You came up with the second half right away.
But the sea of clouds, clouds always return.
Oh, looks like someone's got a knack for this. Perhaps we'll have to raise the difficulty a little.
Alright, so basically you guys are here to discuss the activities for the poetry gala, right?
Oh, looks like little Paimon's brain has gained a wrinkle or two. You guessed it so effortlessly, but you still guessed it wrong.
Huh? Wait, Paimon guessed wrong?
We came here hoping to invite a special guest.
I already told you, I'm not going.
Something tells me Xiao does not want to go.
Xiao, you're here too!
Of course he's here. He's always here.
Never having penned a verse myself, how could I hope to judge the poetry of others? Besides, afflicted with karma as I am, the raucous atmosphere you are cultivating is precisely the kind which I must avoid, as you well know.
Hey now, there's a first time for everything, right? We all start from itsy bitsy spider, but give it a shot and you'll be wandering lonely as a cloud in no time.
I think he just wants to be alone.
And you don't even have to join us in person if you really don't want to. You can just watch the party from a nearby mountaintop and cheer us on. But at least head down and take a look first. It's right by the inn, and there's plenty of fun activities to get involved with. It can't hurt to take a quick walk and check things out.
Besides, with the renowned traveler here, what is there to fear?
Come on. Come on. Join us.
I'll consider it.
We got... I was expecting a no. He'll be back.
It's nearly time. Why don't you all head to the venue and take a look around? Quite a few of your friends should have arrived by now.
Ooh.
Yes, that's right. Venti and I still need to discuss the poem for the opening ceremony. So, we'll catch up with you later. Plus, our Adeptus friend might need a bit more convincing. We'll see if we can coax him down.
Gotcha! We'll be on our way then!
Alright, I'll see you two later. Let's see who's here. Stone Gate. Over there.
Wow, it's so lively! Didn't think there'd be so many people here already.
Yeah, damn.
And a lot of them are
Really
familiar
decorated.
faces. Let's go say hi.
Ah, the bookworm and the exorcist.
Well, look who's here. This poetry fest seems to have attracted talent of the highest caliber.
Hey, Shincho and Changyun are here too.
I was actually heading into the mountains to train, but he accosted me on the way and dragged me here.
Oh, how your words wound me. Is it not the responsibility of an exorcist of Liyue to ensure that this celebration of friendship between our two nations stays free of evil spirits? Besides, this is an excellent opportunity to meet heroes who have come from far and wide. Surely, you must be curious as to how that heroine of Mondstadt was able to lift such heavy objects like they were but a feather.
Are you talking about Noelle? Yeah, she's super strong.
Yes.
Oh? Well, since you are so well acquainted, could we trouble you to introduce us later?
I'd be glad to.
Okay, fine. But don't forget to help me with my investigation like you promised. That's the only reason I agreed to come at all.
Huh? What investigation?
Naturally, I could never forget such a thing. My word is my bond. Relax, dear Paimon. All will be revealed in time.
Don't worry, Paimon. We're probably gonna be the ones that have to solve it.
Okay.
So Noelle is here? I like Noelle. Noelle.
Mika! Noelle!
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon.
Are you here for the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala as well?
I am.
You said that with a straight face? Is Paimon the only one who thinks it sounds weird?
Sounds a little bit of a mouthful, but it kind of flows. Are you here as Mondstadt representatives?
Representatives? No. Nothing fancy like that. We were sent here by the Knights of Favonius to help maintain order and set up the venue. But I didn't really do anything useful so far. Noelle brought all these tables and chairs here from Mondstadt by herself. She's a true knight.
Jeez, in one trip?
Oh, no, that's just not true. Your efforts were indispensable. You selected the venue, drew up the layout, and so on. Also, you're the true knight here. I'm still in training. If anything, I should be addressing you as Sir.
What? No. Please don't. Just keep calling me Mika.
Why does it feel like these two could keep this up all day?
Anyway, Master Jane did say that as long as we keep on top of our work, we should take a look around while we're here and get involved in the poetry gala as much as we can. But I haven't written much poetry before, so I'm not sure if I'll fit in.
I actually have the same concern.
I mean, it's the first time for everything.
Yeah, plus, you won't be alone. We're joining too. The Traveler's a really good writer, you know.
I wouldn't say really good. I'd say, on a scale of 1 to 10, a 6 out of 10.
Really? In that case, we'll try our best too.
Hold on, let me... Yep, mic is on. Okay, just making sure.
Perhaps the challenge of writing poetry is a rite of passage that all who wish to qualify as a knight must eventually face.
Paimon wouldn't go that far. But anyway, no backing out now. See you soon!
Sure. Maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
I could try. I'm not a good teacher, though.
Oh, Mika beat me to it. I was gonna ask for help too.
I'll teach you both. Kono Diona.
Diona! Traveler in Paimon? I didn't expect to see you here. Are you here to mix drinks? That's right. I was specially asked to attend this event on behalf of the Cat's Tail, and I'm also here as a mixologist representing the Mondstadt wine industry. You're representing Mondstadt's wine industry? Oh, you must be hating every minute of it.
That's the same thought I had in my head.
Of course I hate it. But it's also a perfect chance to destroy the reputation of Mondstadt's wine business once and for all. Opportunities like this don't come around every day, you know.
Huh? How do you figure that?
All I need to do is add some gross ingredients to the drinks, and I can create the most disgusting concoctions imaginable. Nobody will ever buy wine from Mondstadt again.
I mean, judging from the past when we tried to do that, it turned out complete opposite and they were in love with it.
Paimon thinks you'll end up getting the opposite result.
Exactly what I just said.
Just you wait. I ain't about to mess this up.
Don't overwork yourself.
Are you gonna write some poetry with us too?
Poetry? I've heard plenty of bards sing in the tavern before, but I've never tried writing any myself.
You should join in. It'll be fun.
Fine, if I have time.
Take part in the opening event. Stage. Sudden gust of wind forces everyone to
Poems and
briefly,
melodies wander in the wind, wafting to pastures beyond their
briefly
home.
shut their eyes. That's what it said.
Two greedy fishies struggling to swim. They ate so much that they're starting to groan.
Animal crystal fly draped in gold robes, a bright little light from that glazed lantern glows.
Benches pinch the rice and scoot while the boars of the forest anxiously root.
Welcome, one and all, to this festival of poetry, jointly organized by Lua and Mondstadt.
Or, in full, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala. We're your hosts, Liyue's verse-monger of the darkest alleys, Hu Tao.
And Mondstadt's liquor-loving lyricist, Venti the Bard. The purpose of this event is to promote friendly poetic exchanges between our two nations. So please, have fun, talk to other people, and make some new friends.
If you're here, you're our guest, so please enjoy this poetry fest.
I'd also like to reassure everyone that this event welcomes people of all skill levels, from first-time rhymers to seasoned songwriters. If you ask me, the most important thing you can bring to writing poetry is authenticity. That means reaching deep down to all the thoughts and feelings you usually hide away or struggle to express, and putting them into words, just right from the heart in whatever form you like.
To help everyone really cut loose and enjoy themselves to the fullest, Venti and I have carefully prepared 3 themes to be revealed over the course of 3 days. Let's get right to it. The first theme is Riddle Me This.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Solving riddles, huh? Interesting. It's actually a pretty good choice for a warm-up activity.
Whew. I'm glad they're not making us write sonnets or something right at the start.
Does everyone see the lanterns hanging around the venue? These have been specially prepared for the riddle game. Simply write down your riddle and hang it on a lantern. Then Venti and I will select a few to pose to the crowd, and you will try to solve them. We'll now give you some time to write down and hang up your riddles. Feel free to walk around and talk with the other contestants to get the creative juices flowing. And remember, whoever guesses the most riddles correctly will get a prize.
And with that, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala has officially begun.
Alright. Riddle me this. What is something that you own, but others will use? Your name. That's the only one I can think of.
Let's see what's on this lantern. A tender sigh for home, how far the flowers roam. A visitor asks me why, for a dream beyond the sky.
A tender sigh for home. How far the flowers roam. A visitor asks me why, for a dream beyond the sky.
Okay, someone from Liyue definitely wrote this one.
I just read that one too. Liyue's poems seem pretty difficult to grasp.
Yeah.
Dreams? Sky? Is it talking about some kind of bird?
Maybe?
So, it means something like, this thing's really far from home. It's in a vast area, and it's flying really high. Is that it?
I mean, you just described what it was saying. We have to get to the deeper meaning of it.
Oh, you're amazing, Paimon! Oh, it looks like I still have a lot of learning to do.
It's nothing, really. Once you've spent enough time in Liyue, you just sort of pick up on these things.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Back when I was out with the Grandmaster on the expedition, I started picking up some local customs without even realizing it.
But back to the riddle. We still haven't actually solved it. What could it be talking about?
Something that flies high and far. Oh, that makes me think of dandelions.
Yeah?
Oh, that makes sense. And Mondstadters believe that dandelions can carry your feelings on the wind.
But maybe we're missing something? It can't be that easy. After all, it's a riddle from Liyue. What would their equivalent of the dandelion be? If there even is one. What do you think, Traveler?
Possibly could be the right answer.
Great! Then we'll have one answer ready to go when the game begins.
The important thing is that it's authentic.
Right, just like Venti said. As long as the interpretation makes sense and reflects our perception of the poem, then perhaps there are no wrong answers.
Well, no matter what the real answer is, the guessing's all a part of the fun. Let's go look at the next one.
Oh yes, I want to see if there's any Mondstadt-style riddles.
Where is it? It's over here.
This one says... Oh, this handwriting is just awful.
I'm sorry, I wrote that.
I have 4 corners like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips 1 piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind. Oh, wow, Paimon's drooling from that one. Is there really a food that can make you smarter? Paimon's gotta try that.
No, there's not a food that can make you smarter. Otherwise, you would be the smartest person in all of Tibet.
Oh, Paimon. You have to look past the surface level meaning with riddles, or you'll fail to plumb their depths.
Huh? So have you got any ideas, Shinjo?
Well,
Xingqiu just hung that riddle up a moment ago.
Oh, so this is Shinjo's riddle! You know, Paimon was expecting you to write something a little more... elegant.
this festival is about building friendship and mutual understanding. With so many friends from Mondstadt present, I thought I'd try writing something more accessible and less flowery, so that more people could enjoy it.
Hey, not bad! So, buddy, does that mean you can tell your old pal Paimon the answer on the sly, or...?
Not a chance. You'll have to wait for the answer to be revealed, just like everyone else.
Yeah, no cheating, Paimon.
Ha! Meanie!
If that's how you feel, why don't you try and stump me with a riddle of your own?
Yeah.
Maybe Paimon will! We'll see who stumps who!
Alright, let's see it.
Traveler, you'll help Paimon come up with a riddle, right?
Fine.
Ha! At least you're nice to Paimon!
Then I look forward to seeing the fruits of your literary labors.
Ha! Prepare to get stumped!
Are you sure you're a Coco Goat simp? You have Aloy as your profile picture. Next riddle.
Even though Paimon said she'd write a riddle, Paimon really doesn't have any clue how. Let's start by reading a few more of other people's for inspiration. On 4 long legs, my slim body sits. I eat not a bite and drink not a sip. With a passionless face, I greet countless guests, whom I carry all day without needing to rest.
Let me think about this one. I don't know.
Is this talking about some kind of animal?
I was thinking of something like a table or a chair.
It's a chair.
Got it. See, I'm smart.
Huh? Diona, how did you guess it so quickly? Wait, were you the one who wrote it? No, of course I didn't write it. The answer just popped into my head. I'm always telling the cats in the tavern that the chairs get tired from working all the time, so they shouldn't use them to sharpen their claws. Oh, okay. So a riddle needs to have a bait and switch. Are you trying to write one?
Yeah, she is.
Yep, and thanks to you, Paimon's just thought of one.
Let's see it then. Or hear it.
I should try to come up with one too. All right, Paimon's riddle is now hanging up. Diona, do you want to know the answer? Nah, no need. I don't really care about winning a prize. Oh, okay then. Well, looks like it's time to carry on with the event. We should regroup with the others.
What did you write, Paimon?
Have fun.
What's got no wings but flies in the air, never gets tired of floating up there. So full of mora it comes out of the nose, but in the sea glug 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 down it goes. I feel like Paimon wrote that one.
Hey, looks like everyone's about done mingling and riddling. Gather round and look this way. Venti and I have selected several riddles from everyone's contributions, and we added a few of our own to the mix for good measure. Shortly, we'll randomly select a few to read aloud. If your riddle gets selected, remember that you have to announce the correct answer at the end. Anyone who guesses correctly gets 1 point, and if nobody guesses correctly, the writer of the riddle gets a point. Sounds fair to me.
That does sound fair.
Of course, when the riddler reveals the right response, it only counts if everyone agrees that it's not too far-fetched.
That's right. Now, if there are no more questions, it's time to reveal the first riddle.
Hopefully they'll draw at least some that I can get. Oh no, does only the first person to solve it get the points? Ugh. That means I have to be first to raise my hand.
Please choose Paimon's riddle. Please choose Paimon's riddle.
Riddle number 1. Let me see here. Ugh. This riddle is, unique, especially the handwriting.
I know who that is.
I have four corners, like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. Baked. I pass through the lips, one piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind.
They drew Shinchos!
Shut!
Better answer as quickly as you can. You don't want someone else beating you to it.
You! Oh, brat! It's, pizza! The answer is pizza!
Even without the author coming forward, I can confidently declare this answer wrong. I mean, how does eating pizza broaden your mind?
It actually probably makes you slower.
And while I'm no expert in exotic dishes, if I'm not mistaken, pizza is round, is it not? Like mora meat?
I guess you don't have New York in, Tibet. There is Sicilian pizza, which is rectangular.
But eating pizza makes you happy, and being happy makes it easier to face problems that need solving, so...
No.
Okay, Paimon admits she may have jumped the gun on this one.
Maybe it's some other kind of food. No. Riddles are never that simple, and it needs to be something that makes people more intelligent.
If Paimon had known it was gonna be this tough, she'd have read more books in her time. What is it? Have you got it?
Oh! Yes! You want to say it? It's books.
Huh?
They're rectangular. They got a lot of words baked into them. Every big word that passes through your lips as you read it out loud makes you smarter.
Oh, gotcha! Books! The answer is books!
That was quicker than I expected. I was quite proud of that one.
Oh, it appears the riddle writer has announced the answer. Okay, 1 point to Paimon.
Huh? So the answer was books? Oh, how did I not get that? Come on, Nika. Concentrate.
What do you mean, we? You had no idea until I told you.
Oh, what Paimon meant to say was that you're awesome at this. Thanks for the point, Traveler.
You're welcome.
On to riddle number 2.
I gotta get in there first this time.
High above the wispy clouds, amidst the gloomy snow-filled shroud, standing alone on an icy stage, beneath it every lowly sage. Looks like a poem from Liyue.
I'm trying to think of that one.
I got it!
Looks like those two have some ideas. Could it be some kind of plant that lives in cold, high places?
Mika, please go ahead. As a full Knight of Avonius, you represent all of us from Mondstadt here.
No, how could I? It was you who thought of it first. You should be the one to guess.
Well, my answer isn't necessarily correct. Besides, it's first come, first served, and you beat me to it.
No, I didn't. You were just before me.
How gracious and considerate our fellow competitors are towards each other. A wonderful sight to see. How about both of you say your answer at the same time? If you're both right, you'll each get a point.
Oops, I didn't realize we'd made such a scene.
Oh, crud. I guess we dragged that out a bit. So, Noelle, what do you say?
Yes, let's. Our answer is...
Cecilia!
Oh, that certainly sounds like a good candidate for the correct answer. A flower that blooms on the highest peaks and known for its exquisite beauty. The Cecilia is held by many Mondstadters to be the true Windbloom. Although, since the writer hasn't yet come forward to announce the answer, this probably wasn't the answer they were looking for. Sorry. Any other answers?
I forgot the name of it. The Genshin flower.
Oh, I can't believe I was wrong. Maybe it's a plant from Liyue.
Maybe it's the Genshin flower.
Is the answer Genshin?
Yes!
The poem does evoke a strong sense of quiet, proud solitude in a high place.
Correct. I wrote this one. Jingshin is the right answer.
I got it first!
No! Shinjo got it before Paimon could.
However, after listening to the host's description, I do remember reading about Cecilia flowers in a book once. They definitely fit the description of a pure flower standing proudly and alone on high. So, I'd like to approve the answer from our two friends from Mondstadt as well.
Hold on a second. Is she an Oceanid? Because if we remember back during the summer event... Fuck, what was her name? I forgot. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. What was her fucking name? How did I forget it? Let's see, I'm looking at my old live stream. Seeing if I can find it. Hey. Idia!
Really? Oh, thank you so much!
But she doesn't have the same hairstyle, though.
Well, since even the Riddler themselves agrees, all 3 contestants earn a point each.
Darn it! Shinjo's caught up to Paimon already!
It's just 1 point. We only just started.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Moving now to our third riddle. Huh? Why is the handwriting so... floaty? What's got no wings but flies in the air, never gets tired of floating up there. So full of mora it comes out the nose, but in the sea, glug glug glug, down it goes.
That's Paimon's.
Yes.
You picked Paimon's riddle. Yay!
I knew that was Paimon's.
What is it? Why isn't anyone guessing?
Because we're all...
Paimon's riddle too hard?
Because we're all looking at the answer.
That's not quite it. More like, it's so ludicrously simple that we just cannot believe it.
Yeah.
What? No way! Well, go on then, answer if you're so sure.
The answer is Paimon.
Yes.
What?
It's Paimon.
It's Paimon.
I was actually gonna say Paimon too.
Me too.
No! You're all completely wrong! How the heck did you all think the answer was Paimon?
Something that flies and floats and eats everything in sight. Paimon.
Paimon, do you have wings behind your back?
No.
You're always floating, but you never seem to get tired of it.
Yep.
And Paimon has a very healthy appetite, which must cost the traveler a lot of mora and meal expenses.
Absolutely.
I've heard from the senior knights that the traveler rescued Paimon by fishing her out of the sea. So, that means Paimon can't swim.
Yep.
So if she fell in the sea, then...
Glug, glug, glug.
Yes.
Wait. Now Paimon's doubting herself. What was the answer again?
Think about it for a moment.
No! You're all wrong. The answer to Paimon's riddle is obviously the Jade Chamber! You know, the Jade Chamber that's always flying up there in the sky?
Is that so? I still maintain that the riddle actually describes Paimon more accurately.
Yeah, I think so too. Even though that does describe the Jade Chamber because we had to destroy... Wait. What the hell? Is that a Dendro slime behind Shincho? I saw that thing. That's a fucking Dendro slime sneaking up on us. But as I was saying, the Jade Chamber, the first one, we crashed it into the Leviathan thing, whatever it was. I forgot. It was so many years ago. And it went down into the sea. And it flies. And Ningguang is the one that resides in it, and she got fucking bank.
In fact, if we just added 2 more lines to the poem, it would be the perfect riddle.
Huh? What do you want to add?
The traveler's companion and talkative guide, a praiseworthy presence always by their side.
Aw, do you mean it? Can we really add that part?
Paimon is the best travel companion ever. I said this many times.
You think so too? Okay, then Paimon would like to announce that the correct answer to the riddle is the widely adored Paimon!
Great! And with that, the widely adored Paimon has gifted a point each to everyone who answered just now.
More riddles and giggles fill the air as
Guessing
time
riddles
goes
is
by.
a lot of fun. And even though Paimon
Time flies
didn't
by.
manage to beat Shincho, Paimon still feels like she got a little smarter.
We can only hope.
Oh, didn't Changyu mention he was investigating something before?
He did.
Let's go ask him about it.
Are there any possessed children that need to be exorcised?
Hey, you two!
Oh? Hi, Paimon. You know, for a moment there, I was worried I might lose to you.
Oh, are you collecting your prize right now?
I am indeed. Though, if you really want it, I'd be more than happy to give it to you.
Seriously? Wow, what is it?
A most generous donation by yours truly as director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Namely, a buy one, get one free coupon for our high-end customized service package. It's a pleasant surprise to learn you're so interested in it, Paimon.
You could have it, Shincho.
Nope, nuh-uh, no thank you, hard pass, you can keep it.
Are you sure? In that case, I'll gladly take it.
Here you are. Now remember, this package comes with our anytime, anywhere, on-demand collection service. Just give us a call and we'll be right there. With any luck, we'll still show up even if you're unable to call.
I mean, I would like to have a discount for a funeral. Because they're pretty expensive.
So, to what do we owe the honor, Paimon?
What do you mean we? Chongyun's the one Paimon's looking for, not you. Wasn't he saying something about needing help?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That.
How about I put it in riddle form?
Huh? Isn't the competition over?
'Twas like a demon not demonic, or devil devoid of the diabolic. Afar it floated free above the ground, but when approached, though sought, naught could be found.
Sounds to me like you encountered a ghastly little ghosty in the wild.
Yes. Possessed child.
Perhaps I should just explain it. Basically, while I was training this morning, I suddenly caught sight of a non-human entity.
There's a lot of non-human entities.
It was floating in the air without any kind of external aid, and its body was almost transparent. At first I thought I'd finally encountered a demon that wasn't repelled by my pure yang spirit, and immediately prepared to exorcise it.
Could it be a specter?
But none of my methods had any effect on it, and when I went to try and get a closer look at it and tried to ascertain what I was dealing with, it disappeared into thin air.
Maybe not a specter.
You're sure it's not a ghost or spirit of some kind?
Quite sure. I could sense that it had a physical body, and if it were a spirit, I'm sure it would have been scared away long before I saw it. It's all my fault. I got overexcited, and in my haste, I didn't ascertain its true nature before taking action. Thinking back on it, if it wasn't an evil spirit, maybe I offended some kind of adeptus, or illuminated beast.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It was something you'd never seen before. Anyone else would have reacted the same way. Besides, we're making up for it now by doing our best to find out the truth.
Any thoughts, Venti? Have you managed to untangle Chongyun's twisted tail?
You should know a lot about Tibet.
Why don't you take a guess first, Hu Tao?
Oh, that means you have.
I can't be
You said the
absolutely
thing again.
certain, but I'm reasonably sure it's not what Liyue would call an evil spirit or demon. So whatever it is, it's not dangerous. How about this? We can incorporate a search element into tomorrow's poetry activity.
Oh, does that mean we get to play outside while we write poetry?
Close, but no. Good ideas could just pop into your head out of thin air, but if you ask me, everyone should relax tonight and get a good rest before tomorrow.
You say that, but your gaze keeps drifting over towards the wine stand.
Yes, that's why he wants us to go to bed. So he could do the drinking of the alcohol. Bada bing, bada boom. Click, click, click. Gutao looks really cute. Hold on. Okay. Ah, okay. So that's what I gotta do. I gotta go to then I can get ER. Normal attack damage will be increased by 8 and charge attack be 6. I mean, it could be a free-to-play weapon for what's it called? Risley. And it also could be one for Nouvelette, but it doesn't give you any HP. Yeah. Where are you? Down here. Hello? type of game is inspiring. What new game? Traveler, good timing. I happen to need someone to playtest my new game. Look here, I'm calling this game Inspiration Eruption. It perfectly captures the entire process of how we poets create poetry. Enlighten me. Before we write a poem, we have to start by seeking out inspiration. Some like to travel, some prefer solitude, while others really enjoy using wine to stimulate their creativity. This is the most challenging part since we cannot pinpoint where inspiration lies. So most of the time we feel like we haven't found our muse and become anxious and depressed. But in truth, inspiration has already visited us and left its mark inside our heads without us even knowing. At the right juncture, they will come bursting out and take the form of a great poem or painting or something else. And you could turn all that into a game? Of course. The process of making poetry is quite clear and easily understood. It just so happens that there are a few tabletop game designers in Mondstadt interested in my ideas. After some discussion and few brainstorming sessions, we finally came up with Inspiration Eruption. You can try it now if you're interested. Play a few rounds and maybe you'll become a poet yourself. Alright. After challenge begins, defeat characters in the domain to get inspiration crystal stacks. They'll rupture every 40 seconds, doing damage. Myth is Nexus, very strong opponent, basically. Alright. So, do you want to find some inspiration? I'll give it a try. Sure, this way. Be prepared to be inspired. Alright. So it's just fungi. Frozen vape, electro charge. Alright, so ooh. This could be good to have. Let's see. Electro charge. Vapor frozen. Yes. I've been liking this team, so I'm gonna use this team.
Illusion shattered.
Silence!
Rest and reap.
Gather! Be sanctified.
My new blood does so much damage.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled. Stable up. Settle down.
I'm doing so much damage, holy shit.
The tides beckon. Silence!
There is no escape.
Allow me.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Hold the line.
Solidify.
You're weak.
The tides beckon.
You are weak.
Settle down.
Illusion shattered.
There we go. Easy. Next one. Now it shouldn't be too difficult. What are you doing? I'm setting up the game I'm responsible for. Have you heard of 100 pace hurling rights? You want me to conduct a bunch of rights to chuck things long distances? You are very perceptive and got it half right. The core game mechanics do revolve around throwing, but that's not what right means here. I learned about this game from an ancient book. Let me briefly walk you through it. The traditional rules dictate that all participants in the game must be sitting down as part of the rites. Well, you must also adopt a special sit-in posture, which I will not demonstrate for you at this time since I don't have any cushions here. From their sitting positions, participants must follow the music's rhythm and throw the darts into the distant pots. There are many ways to throw the darts into the pots, each with their own special names. For example, the first dart to land in the pot is called the first, and if the subsequent dart also lands in the vessel, it is called a streak. If dart hits the handles of the pot, it is called a piercing. If the dart is thrown through the neck before bouncing out of the pot, it's called valiant. Okay, I can't remember all this. Don't worry, you don't need to remember all those terms. Remembering them is my job. Anyways, all you need to know is that the goal is to throw as many darts into the pots as you can before the time runs out. I'll take care of the rest. That sure simplified it. I mean, the rulebook does say whoever tosses the most darts in a pot wins. As for the rules that require the loser to drink and write a poem, I can't really ask every player who loses to do that now, can I? Anyways, I'm almost done setting up the game. The holding pots are over there. I'll get you the darts momentarily. You can try it now if you're interested. Alright. I get it. Do you want to try playing 100 pace hurling rights? Yes. Here are your darts and the pots are over there. I got this. Ordinary holding pot created, well, 25 points. Score gained will be doubled if they pass through the ring, but the ring will disappear after a while. Oh, my aim. Shit. Wait, this one's glowing. Go to the ring, gives me more points. Oh, I could have gone on longer. Wait, was that all of them? Or were there multiple? No. Next one. Hello. The next painting is right. It's this one. What are you doing? Oh, you're the traveler. Your reputation precedes you. I heard so much about you from my colleagues and was wondering if you would grace this grand event. As luck would have it, you are here. Here you are. It is truly an honor to meet you. There are many things I wish to introduce to you, but before that, allow me to introduce myself. I am Batlo, a painter. But in addition to being a painter myself, I am also an art conservator. No matter what kind of damage the painting has suffered, whether it was burnt, chewed by rodents, rotted by mold, or any similar matter, as long as it's in my hands, I can restore the painting to its original, most perfect state. Restoring paintings. Do you just repaint them? Of course not. Were I were to just repaint them exactly as they were, that would be called copying, plagiarism. What we art conservators must do is restore a piece of artwork to its most original, pristine condition. Every detail from the colors to the brushstrokes, even the material of the canvas itself, must be exactly the same as the original painting. Sounds very complicated, isn't it? It takes exceptional painting skill, as well as uncommonly keen and detailed image perception, which is why I simply haven't been able to hire many capable assistants. I mean, if a painter has both exceptional skills and keen perception of the smallest details, then why not just focus on their own work instead of helping restore that of other artists? Not to mention how this job doesn't pay well, and how people often think of us as a bunch of copycats with mediocre skills. But every job needs to be done by someone, wouldn't you agree? Art is a precious thing. An outstanding painting can carry history, stories, and emotions, and of course its market value. No matter what others think, as an artist myself, I will not stand idly by and watch those paintings deteriorate. But, as I just said, this job doesn't pay well and is often misunderstood. I thought I've been busy trying to recruit assistants, as you can see. Though I've been busy trying to recruit assistants, as you see, as of now, I'm still the only one doing the job. That's why I'm here today. I want to educate people about what an art conservator does, and perhaps I'll be able to recruit a few more people this way. However, though I've yet to find an assistant, I have received numerous commissions to restore ancient paintings. These old paintings come from Mondstadt and Liyue. They include landscape figures, animals, and even crayon drawings from children. You can restore crayon drawings too? In principle, as long as it's a painting, it's a valid commission. Besides, even a child's crayon drawing contains the hard work they poured into it. Who is to say it may not be their first step to becoming an artist one day? So, it's understandable that their parents would come to me to restore it. Your expression says you haven't managed to convince yourself. What? No, not at all. I'm absolutely not exasperated by these sorts of requests. I just have to study crayon drawings a bit. If you could, would you be willing to do me a favor? As you can see, I'm the only one here, but to restore a painting, I need to go out and find relevant scenery painting therein. So you need me to find the original scenery? Alas, indeed. Not only that, I also have to do all kinds of research on materials relevant to the painting. For example, how the scenery and animals were depicted looked like at the time they were painted. Fortunately, the paintings I'm currently commissioned to restore aren't too old, so things shouldn't have changed drastically. I was about to head out to study the original locations, but as you know, the wilderness is a dangerous place for those more adept with the brush than a sword. That's why I'd like you to find the relevant scenery for me. I'm not artistically gifted. No worries, I have already prepared everything that you'll need. I've done this before when hiring others to help me in the past. Look, this is the photo of the painting that needs to be restored, and I have already marked the key landmarks in it. All you need to do is find the location and take the photos of the marked objects with this camera, and you're done. So, I'm just taking photos? That's right, but you ought to familiarize yourself with the paintings before taking the picture. You need to feel their aesthetic and artistic sense. Let the paintings linger in your mind. As long as you understand them, perhaps you'll be able to sense the entire process of how these paintings were done while taking photos. Sketching, outlining, coloring, refining the details. You mean like a hallucination? You're correct. To me, art is a type of hallucination. What an artist must do is capture the hallucination in detail and express it objectively. Believe me, just the study of photos I give you, and you will surely feel the artistic hallucinations within. I entrust this task to you, and I shall start on restoring these paintings. Right. The next one is... Why was there so much dialogue in that one? Once you reach a viewpoint, you must select one of the things. Alright. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
Okay. Okay, I know those locations. Alright. Right here. It's this one. Yes. That's that. And like that. Yes. Nice. I like that. That's cool. Mondstadt. I mean, Dawn Winery. Well, yeah, it's Mondstadt. Don't mind me, D-Luke. I'm just taking photos. And that. Yes. Perfect. Next one is Storm Terror Lair. Up there. Yes. Then this one would be right there. Right? No, lower. No, right here. Yes. Got it. Got that. Yep. Go here. Go here. Go here. Go here. Got him. Got all the rewards. Wait, something else. Already got it. Let's see. All right. So let me get my commission rewards.
Thank you for Add Astra.
Expeditions. Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ. What? Where what? Where the fuck did I just fling it? There was a fucking spider on my hand. And I just flung it without looking where I fucking flung it to. Now this little fuck is gonna be running around my room. I don't know where I fucking flung it. I thought there was like a piece of hair on my hand. I felt something tickling my hand. I looked down, there's a fucking huge ass spider just crawling on me. I don't know where it came from. But, what was I saying? It has been getting busy. I've been getting busy with work and shit. Where did that spider go? Maybe I flung it so far it fucking disintegrated. Oh, I got resin to use. Guess I could use my resin and... Could use my resin and do... Artifact domain. And then I'll end the stream. What's today? Today is Thursday, so Saturday will be the next stream, which is when the next part of the update comes out. I have 8 million Mora. Damn. Okay, that's perfect. I need it for Risley. Wait, is this? No. This is like you go equity. I'm still looking around for that spider. I don't know where it went. Oh, I see him. I see him. I see the little fucker. He's... I guess I'm not playing guitar tonight because it's on my amp cable. Actually, I might have my father come down to get it. I don't like fucking dealing with spiders. But it seems like he's just... It seems like he's just sitting there with barbecue sauce on his titties. but I feel like I'm gonna be constantly looking at it. Motherfucker, you better not fucking move. Spider, if you move, you like men. There, got him now.
I see everything.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
Jesus Christ, you gonna die? Here we go. Ah, what the hell?
Silence.
I don't know what the hell that was. Why did it do that?
This may hurt a little.
There is no escape.
Bow your head.
Why am I not critting? There we go. Last crit. Did it. Yeah, the spider's not moving, so that's a good thing. I told him he likes men if he moves, so... Mr. Spider, you're gay if you move! I guess since it's getting a lot colder outside, they're coming inside because it's warmer inside. But that's not a good fucking thing.
The tides beckon.
You're not welcome here. Yeah, I'm a spider racist, so what you gonna do about it? Spiders don't have Twitter, so they can't cancel me. There we go. Easy. A spider doesn't want to be gay. That's a terrible one. That's terrible too. The spider is not moving at all. Which is good, because then I'll execute him later. I should put the spider on trial.
Settle down.
Shine down.
Because he wasn't... I did not give that spider permission to be in my house. So I'm gonna hold him in a trial because...
Your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
That's called as breaking and entering. You bitch. You bitch. Robo bitch. Please give me something good. No. No. Good. After this one, I'm going to end this stream.
There is no escape.
Silence. The tides beckon.
Bitch. Stop it. There we go. Alright. 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 Crit damage, but those sub-stats are fucking terrible. I'll save it for now. We'll see. If I don't get another one, then that's gonna have to do. I have not gotten any good artifacts for Risley. And it kind of sucks. Because it just means I'm gonna have to fucking
Shine down.
farm even longer.
Settle down. Justice is blind.
Yeah, you're not going on trial, you're just getting executed. Alright. That's the end of the stream. I will be back to Saturday for part 2 of the event. And I'll see you guys then on Tuesday. Fucking Tuesday? What? Saturday. On Saturday, I will stream again. The next part of the quest. So, I'll see you guys then. Been fun. I got. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Can we play Banker next time?
Oh no!
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate.
The spider is gone.
Crisp and pure.
The spider's gone. I don't know where it went.
Enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma,
Well,
the
Mr.
water
Spider, I
possesses a
did
depth
say
of
before,
flavor
if
unlike
you
any
move, you like
other.
men. So
Sumerian's
what does that
water
tell you?
has a rich and complex flavor
Oh
profile.
fuck! I don't know where it
Must
went.
be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
I don't. Of course, it moves now. Okay. I'm gonna end the stream. See you guys on Saturday. Bye.
Yo, that's blunt. Yo. 4:20 in the morning, about to roll a blunt. Smoking with my homies and we ain't never stunned. Feeling like I'm drowning and there ain't no sounding. I'm feeling surrounded and there ain't no stopping. I just cause your jaw dropping, now I be hopping. Going left and right with you all night. And that ain't no lie, no matter what's in life. Swear you better be my wife, you don't save my life. Making me check twice, now I'ma roll the die. It's a snake of eyes, we in different states. But I don't seem to hesitate, I just wanna cuddle late in the night. You're my light, take a hit, now you sit on my lap. Cause you're my cat, I'll love you more than anything. If you can just please say this one thing. I'll love you forever, and I don't need no better.